Are you looking to reduce your environmental footprint and the footprint in your driveway? Are you also looking for a vehicle that gives back to global communities? Well, look no further than the all-new 2024 FIAT 500e. This zippy little electric car is so cute and so much fun to drive, and it has a lot of Italian flair. Hi, I'm Maggie Clark, Motor City Maggie, and I'm going to give you a tour of the exciting FIAT 500e. Before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my automotive content. All right, let's go. Andiamo. The FIAT 500e starts at $32,500. This trim level is called the Inspired trim, and Inspired is a take on the word RED, which is the name of the Global Crisis Prevention Organization owned by Bono. So every time someone purchases a FIAT 500 Inspired trim level or RED trim level, a portion of those proceeds will go towards the RED organization. Now the other trim levels are inspired by beauty, inspired by music, and the new one is inspired by Los Angeles, which is where I'm coming to you today. The FIAT 500e is a two-door, four-passenger vehicle. It is completely battery electric and produces zero emissions. The FIAT 500e has a 149-mile driving range on one charge and 169 pound-feet of torque. Now, that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but guess what? This is a light vehicle. It's a small vehicle, so it's really zippy and really fun to drive, and it feels like a lot more power and torque than it actually has. So it's really, really fun, I promise. Now, underneath the hood, we don't have any storage space because the electric motor is there. This is a front wheel drive vehicle, and it's a 42 kilowatt hour battery that is leading the charge here. We do have a sticker indicating where a fire person should cut in case there is an emergency, which I think is a great feature to have in an electric car. Top speed on this vehicle is 94 miles per hour, so you can get up there in speed. Now let's take a look at this exterior design. It is really cool and, of course, all Italian made. There are some really cool Easter eggs that I will also show you. Let's take a look at this exterior design, all Italiano inspired, of course. We have the 500 badge right there. It doesn't say Fiat, it says 500. So they're really leaning into that nameplate. We've got these very cool circular LED headlights and turn signal indicator lights on the side there as well. And here is one of my favorite touches. Take a look. We've got the Italian flag in the side reflector right there. It is so cute to have that. So everyone knows that Fiat is Italiano, right? Mwah, bellissima. I love it. Now take a look at those wheels. Those are 17-inch multi-spoke aluminum wheels with a diamond flare. 2 doors. There's only 2 doors. Right here is the button that you would press for your intelligent key system, which is always so convenient. You keep that key tucked away in your pocket or your purse and press that button and lock and unlock your vehicle. Now over here on the side, we have that 500 badge again, and this time it has the 500e badge, which is cool that they turned the last 0 into the E for electric. Here's an Easter egg in the tail light. Now let's see if you can see that. That is the famous Museum of Cinema that is in Torino, Italy, where the Fiat is manufactured. Here is the Fiat badge. This is the only spot on the vehicle where I've noticed it says Fiat on the exterior. And then over here, check it out, we've got another little Easter egg in the tail light. It says made in Torino, Italy. And then here we've got another 500e badge. Okay, let's talk about the charging. This one has available level 1, 2, or 3 charging. And if you were to purchase a FIAT 500e, you get free charging. So either you would be sent a complimentary level 2 home charger, or you would get credits to use at a charger around town, which is really nice. Now on a level 2 charge, it will take about 6 hours to go from 0 to a full charge in your home. Let's check out your cargo capacity in the FIAT 500e. Well, it is minimal. It is at 7.5 cubic feet. This is not really a long road trip vehicle. It's more ideal for driving around town, for people who live in dense areas. Think Europe, think Boston, Philadelphia, Chicago, New York, LA. This vehicle is so ideal for those settings because it's going to be so easy to park and just perfect to get around town. So I just laid the second row of seats down, and I'm removing this cover so you can see how much cargo capacity you now have behind the first row. I mean, it's a lot more. You will definitely be able to functionally use this cargo capacity. It's not a completely flat cargo space, but it's definitely going to be useful when you need that extra space. Under the floorboards here, we do have your tire repair kit and your charging cord. And it comes with this nice strap so you can easily close the hatch. I'm going to attempt to sit in the second row of seats. So we've got the handle on the shoulder area of the driver's seat to pull the seat back. Okay, here I go. Okay, here I am. I made it to the second row of the Fiat 500e. I have plenty of headroom. I'm almost 5'7", but if I was a couple inches taller, I definitely would hit the top of the vehicle. There aren't a whole lot of amenities back here. I don't see any USB ports. There is one cup holder, which is in the center of the two seats. There are latch systems on both of the back seats, so you could actually put car seats back here, but there aren't any air vents. All right, let's start her up. She says hello to you. Let me take you through the interior design. Let's start with this steering wheel. We've got the 500 badge right here in the center, and this circular design is reflected in the circular multi-information display. We've got this kind of oval multi-information display, which is really nice. It's a 7-inch screen, and we have all the info we need right there. I've got an 85% charged battery, 127 miles left. It's 82 degrees outside in Los Angeles. You can also see we've got the speed limit sign indicator right there. I love that feature. I am in normal driving mode, and then this is indicating whether I'm charging the battery by using my regenerative brakes, or I am using a lot of battery by heavily accelerating. Here is the 10.25-inch multi-information display. It is the Uconnect 5 infotainment system with navigation, and it is really nice. It is a great tablet. It is responsive to touch. It comes with Apple CarPlay that is wireless Android Auto, Sirius XM, Amazon Alexa. You can adjust your HVAC from here as well, or you can use the buttons down below. On your home screen, you see your battery level and how long it would take you to charge. Here is my power flow monitor, which is great to watch while I'm driving. I can see in real time if my vehicle is being charged by my regenerative braking or it is using extra battery power to, let's say, accelerate quickly or go up a hill. I've got driving history, schedules, AC charging levels. I also have my safety and driving assistance systems here. You can see that I have autonomous emergency brake control. There is lane departure alert, traffic sign recognition warning if you're going above the speed limit. There's also park assist, which is so helpful. And there's even attention assist. So if the driver is acting drowsy, there will be a notification and it will say, hey, you know what, why don't you pull over? Here is our integrated navigation. I prefer to use Apple CarPlay, but it's pretty nice that you have it here. And it will also have over-the-air updates. Underneath the HVAC, I have a cubby, but it's not just any regular cubby. It is a wireless charging pad, but it gets even better. There is a skyline view of Torino, Italy. How cool is that? What a great Easter egg, and so unique to the Fiat 500e. We've also got a USB port here, and here is your stop start engine button. Below that, we have our drive modes: park, reverse, neutral, and drive. One thing that doesn't make sense to me is there is only one cup holder. I've got my water bottle in there, and I had 2 drinks the other day and I didn't really have anywhere else to put it except for the cup holder in the second row. There's also a big empty space here, and I think this would be nice to have a spot to put your purse or your bag. However, I would be concerned that it would roll to either side. I do wish that there were kind of some barriers here. It was raised in more like a bucket so it could keep your belongings more secure. So we've got our electronic parking brake button right there, and we have 3 E modes. There is the normal mode, the range mode, which is 1 pedal driving, so it optimizes your regenerative brakes, and then there is Sherpa mode. Now Sherpa mode will optimize your range by turning off all of your other auxiliary features like your air and some of your unnecessary things in the vehicle that would utilize more electricity. So it's optimizing it for your driving range. Here's a little bit of storage for you that is divided. We've got 2 more USB ports and a 12 volt. Okay, I need to have a discussion with Olivier over at Fiat because I do have one thing about this vehicle that particularly grinds my gears. There is no mirror behind the driver visor. What gives? I mean, I know the Italian ladies and the men should be checking their appearance before they get out of their vehicle, right? Well, guess what? They put a mirror on the passenger side. So how come the passenger gets one and the driver doesn't? So this is the button you would press in order to leave the vehicle. But what I really love is another Easter egg right here. There is a mini Fiat 500 and it says made in Torino. A little tribute to the Italian design and manufacturing of this vehicle. I am loving this cherry red dash. Beautiful. The Inspired trim gets these fabric seats that say 500 red. The red logo is reflected there with the 500 in the parentheses. And look at how fun this is. It says Fiat in the fabric seat design with the red piping. And here is what the front of the vehicle looks like from the back of the vehicle. Did you hear that? The vehicle actually sings you a beautiful Italian song composed by an Italian composer. Well, what did you think of the Fiat 500e? Make sure you let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my exciting upcoming automotive content. Thanks for watching Motor City Maggie, and until next time, motor on. Bye.